Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Black Widow taking on Klaw. This is some real old school type matchup with some new school cards. So, I went on to the old Marvel Champions database, had a look at relatively recent relatively recent decks, notably ones that don't include cards from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because yet another week, yet another week in Canada without Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is getting a little annoying. So by this point, by the time this goes out, it may have been released. I'm not really betting on it. So we'll see what happens. I doubt very much. Yeah, I'm not going to have, even if it's released a month late, exactly a month late, I am not going to be able to get that up on the channel in the same week that I receive it. So, I mean, it's late as it is, and it's going to continue to probably be another week late. So, let's hope that after this particular video, that we actually have proper Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in hand. So, as I said, I had to go looking for a deck that predates the release of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so it doesn't really have the new hotness. Found a protection deck that looked kind of fun. I will link to it in the description below and credit the author as usual. So Klaw has always been a tough cookie to take on because of the Masters of Evil are extremely dangerous. And as part of setup, which is one of the things that makes Klaw so ridiculous, especially playing on Expert, is just the amount of stuff that shows up right away. Because you get Defensive Network, you get Immortal Klaw, and you have to discard till you find a minion, and the one that came off the top was unfortunately Radioactive Man. So I'm just going to let it lay. I'm not going to redo it. This is the way it is. So, yikes. Anyway, this deck leans heavily on a lot of responsive cards like Come Get Me Bub or Riposte or Change of Fortune. Now, mind you, as I said, we're going to be doing a whole lot of defending here while trying to keep the threat under control. And it's going to be, I anticipate this is going to be quite difficult to do. So, we're going to get shuffled up. And we'll be right back and see how Black Widow fares against Klaw. I think there's a good chance that it will not work out in our favor, especially with the first minion being Radioactive Man. But you know what? I'm game to try. Never say never, never say die. Let's give her a shot. I'll be right back. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we've got our starting 6 cards. We have Come Get Me Bub, Energy, Grappling Hook, Dance of Death. Oh, Dance of Death's really good. We just get rid of Radioactive Man. 2 Dance of Death and an Iron Heart. Very interesting. Okay, we already have a cat visitation, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, okay, I can see this is going to be trouble. There we go. All right, bye-bye. So, we are not going to Come Get Me Bub. We only need to do 1 Dance of Death. I think that's all we need to throw away. But yeah, Dance of Death is definitely going to be, because we cannot let Radioactive Man stick around at all. Yeah. Covert Ops. Widow's Bite. Okay. So, we want to be able to play one of our upgrades. Now, what order do we do this? We could, because we're not going to Covert Ops. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to confuse him right off the bat, but it's too pricey right now. So we're going to put out Widow's Bite. We played it, so we're going to draw a card into another Widow's Bite. Okay. We need to be able to keep Dance of Death. Yeah, I think we can still do it okay. Yes, okay. So we're going to play Ironheart, draw a card. Electrostatic Armor. Yeah, so let's... Dance of Death. So we're going to do a grand total of 6 to Radioactive Man, and then take him out with Ironheart. So, I mean, that was kind of lucky that we drew into that. And we're going to thwart 2 off of Defense Network. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come get me, bub. Armored Vest, come get me, bub. Change of focus. Attack Acrobatics. Okay. All very reactive cards. So, 2 go on the main scheme. He's going to attack. Give him 1 additional boost card. So, yeah, we're kind of squishy. We need to do some work with thwarting. So we're going to have Ironheart get in the way. So we will give him 2. Okay, so 1 counter is going to go on Pursued by the Past. So that wasn't very much. I probably just could have taken that hit, but anyway, so be it. Okay, the counter card, Sinister Strike. Oh, okay. So 1 more counter, and now he's going to attack. I think we just have to take this because I got to start thwarting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're down to 4. Yikes. Okay. I don't think we're going to come at me, bub, here. Feel like... Oh, yeah. He actually had 28 hit points because of Immortal Klaw, which is something that we cannot effectively deal with yet. So we're going to flip. No, I'm going to flip. Sorry, we're going to get rid of that because we don't really have a choice. We're going to put out an Armored Vest, so that gives us a chance to do some defense. Then we'll attack Acrobatics. We're not really going to need Change of Fortune. Yeah, flipping down would be a bad idea. So, okay. We're going to get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Widow's Gauntlet. Riposte. Oh, okay. Thing is, I need to be able to do thwarting. Oh, Winter Soldier. Okay. Winter Soldier can put in a lot of work, but I still need to be able to thwart. Okay. So he's going to attack Ugh. At least we can thwart off of that now. And with any luck, we can get Winter Soldier out. I don't know. I feel like I have to riposte here, no matter what I do. Okay. So, because this is not a forced, I don't need to use it. So I need to be able to play Winter Soldier on the next turn. I have a very high defense. So, yeah, I don't really, otherwise I'm just going to die. So we're going to use a riposte to pay for a riposte. So our defense is a whopping 5 now. 1, 2. Okay. Well, this thing's almost going to trigger. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but whatever. So he'll take 3. And a counter card. Klaw's Vengeance. He'll attack. Oh my god. Well, I think that means in this particular case, because he could just straight up kill us if we don't use when it's turned up. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, so that's 3. I could go down to 1. Next card. None. Okay. All right. So I didn't have to spend that. We go down to 1. But we have a weapons runner who's at least not a guard, so that's fine. So we'll play a Winter Soldier. I mean, it looks to me like he's going to flip anyway. So he's going to go up. He'll scheme. He'll flip. So I don't want more. So I think the Winter Soldier's best bet right now is to take out the runner. Because at least I can mitigate the damage that's going to happen from this flipping. It's not going to be great, but it is what it is. So I have to flip down to do healing next turn, because otherwise I'm just going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Genius, Quinn Carrier, Unflappable, Anticipation, Avengers Mansion, Change of Fortune. Ugh, okay, none of these are great. Oh no, it's going to flip anyway. Oh, I don't really see... I don't really see much of a choice. It's bad either way. Okay. So, 2 are going to go on here, which is going to cause it to flip. So I did miscalculate that. So we discard until there's a minion, just an armored guard. That's fine, they're not that big of a deal. It's tough. Okay. Now, unfortunately, he's going to scheme. Schemes for 2. Counter card, Tiger Shark. Ugh. And because of the hero response, oh boy. Stuff is not looking good. I feel like I have to take a turn off because I can't stand back up. I'll just get punched in the face too much. Okay. Um... 2, 3. So I can't get everything I want out here. 1, 2, 3 for that. Not enough to be able to play out Mansion. Do I want Mansion over Quinn Carrier? 1, 2. Well, I could draw into a resource. Yeah, I've got one more resource. So I could draw into it. We'll see. Oh, look at that. I did. It's powering all of us. Okay. And then Winter Soldier's going to thwart. And that's all I can do because I'm going to have to take another turn off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grappling Hook, Riposte, Helicarrier, Attack Acrobatics, Power and all of us, and Covert Ops. Okay, so Covert Ops is critical this turn. And so is Attack Acrobatics, so that means we can kill Tiger Shark. Okay. Alright. Things are... I don't want to say looking up. Because if I say looking up, you know what's going to happen. Okay, he's going to scheme for 2, 4. Yeah, that was one of the worst ones we could get because... Oh, no. No, that is... Yeah. So it goes to 4. Tiger Shark we had to take that risk. There's not much more we could do. Like we... Maybe I didn't think that through properly. 2, 4... 1 more. So I was hoping that there would only be a 1 there. Would it have been any use for me... No, because I was going to die getting punched in the face, so I had to stay... Yeah. I had to stay in this form. Wow. Yeah, so he got there. So I really think, you know, in all the times I played Klaw, Klaw's always been an utter pain in the ass to deal with. You really have to do a lot of thwarting. I think the biggest unlucky part of this game was that we had Radioactive Man come out turn 1 like that. I mean, we're set up okay by this point, but I think we just kind of got backed into a corner. I always say we. Maybe I should start saying I. I can't divert the blame, you know. Yeah, I'm just rethinking this turn. So I had to stay flipped down. If I had flipped up, I had 4 health. I could block 1, and that probably would have been Tiger Shark. But then he's hitting... I might have survived it, but I really doubt it. Oh, because there was the guard, too. The guard still was attacking for 1. So, let's say I blocked with Klaw. With Winter Soldier. Tiger Shark. I guess I could have survived that turn, but I would have been down to like three with no future blocker. Yeah, I think that it was just like I think it was foregone. That it was just over. I mean, I could roll it back. I did have a riposte in hand, but then I don't have a covert ops, and I can't. After defending, I can't do the thwarting. And then I would have lost that way. Yeah, I think this was a losing effort either way. Yeah. So anyway, I made my choice. I got to stick with it, and that's the way it is. So, well, that was a quick one. Sometimes it is against Klaw on expert. He's an absolute pain, and considering that he was Corset, you know, tough to deal with. Okay, well, so be it. Thanks for watching. Quick one this week, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.